weekend special, Onapo. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are making Inkatebe. This is a Ghanaian soup. It's a combination of peanuts and palmnut soup. It's simple, it's delicious. Let's dive right into the video. I will start off by blending the marinade to go on the meat. I have some garlic, about 2 thumb size of ginger, and half of an onion. I'll also add about a tablespoon of anise seed. I'll add a bit of water blended together. I'll also add in a Maggi tablet. And onto the meat, I'm going to add a few sprigs of fresh thyme. You can also use dry here. I added a few leaves of bay leaf to the meat, and this will give our meat a very nice flavor. I'll add some salt to taste, pour the marinade over it, rinse the blender and add that little bit of water onto it and set this on the stove to steam. So whilst our meat steams, we have about 15 to 20 minutes to get our palmnut ready. I'm using the actual palmnut fruit. If you don't have this, you can also use the one in the can, the concentrate. So at this point, I'll just pour some warm water over it, and that's how we're going to extract the juice out of the palmnut. Okay, you want to make sure the water is warm enough that you can handle it with your hands in there. Once you add the water in there, you're going to mix it in or massage it to get all the food out of the chaff, and you do this about 2 to 3 times. That way, especially if you are overseas, you make sure you get your money's worth, you get everything out of the chaff. And once you are done with that, you go ahead to strain it in a strainer, and we'll make sure not to add the bits under into the soup. Okay, so we'll go ahead and strain it, and we'll repeat the process again before adding it into our soup. Before we move on, have you liked the video? Have you shared? Have you commented? Go ahead and hit that like button and help your sister out. So I ended up not using all the palm nuts. As you can see, there's some set on the side because the actual palm nut has more food in it than the can. So yeah, that's that. And next we'll go ahead and measure out our peanut butter. It's already cooked. I'll link a video in the description box down below, a more detailed video if you need it. So I'll go ahead and measure 1.5 cups of that. This is quite a bit of soup. You know, this type of soup, like peanut butter, palm nut soup, this type of soup, I like to make it a big batch and store some in the freezer, so I'm not constantly making it. So I added in the produce off camera. I have 1.5 tomato, some pepper, and 1 large onion, and I'll add in the soup at this point. And I'm also going to extract the chaff one more time to ensure that we get all the food out of the chaff, especially if you are abroad. All right, so you want to make sure not to add the bits that settles at the bottom into the soup. So cover it and bring to a boil, and I'll let this go for about 20 minutes. Then I'll take the vegetables out and blend it, and then at that point we'll add in the peanut butter. If you are a new subscriber, my name is Gifty. A warm and pleasant welcome to you, and to all our returning subscribers, thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you always for coming back to watch our uploads. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red button and join our growing family as we grow on this journey together. So our soup is nicely boiling. At this point, I'm going to add in about 2 handfuls of prekese. This is how I received it. It was already chopped up. And I'll also add in some dry fish for that nice flavor. All right, so I'll give this a quick stir and also taste to make sure that my salt or my seasonings are okay. And then I'll allow this to go for about 35 minutes. The soup has been boiling for about 45 minutes. I have some oven grilled mackerel here, so I'm going to add a few pieces in there. You can use any type of fish that you like. You can add some mushroom if you have it, which I love mushrooms in my soups, but I didn't have any on this day. Allow this to simmer gently for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just give it a stir. It smells amazing. I haven't made this soup in a long time. It smells really, really good. And if you have nothing compared to the canned one, trust me. So if you're in Ghana or if you happen to travel, make sure you bring some palm nuts, all right? And if you're based in Ghana, please, I'm begging you, use the actual palm nuts and don't use this can stuff. You know, we wish we could use the actual stuff that we find back home, but we can't. You guys have access to it. Stop using the ones that are processed. All right, use the actual one because it's medicine and kasa. So for my finishing touches, I added some chopped onions for that extra additional last minute flavor, and we'll add in our sliced or chopped spinach. Give this a stir, allow this to go for about a minute, and then turn off the heat. The residual heat is going to soften or cook the spinach in the soup. And guys, that is basically it. I have my rice ball also going. I have a video of how you can make your rice ball if you're making a big quantity or a large quantity using the standard mixer to do it. Makes life easy and simple. Or you can go the traditional way. I have a video as well. I'll link it in the description box down below. So our soup is ready. We'll cover it and allow the heat to cook the spinach, and that is it. We are ready to eat. Once the soup cools down, you want to decant some of the oil off the surface. You don't want to ingest all that oil, and you can reserve it and use it next time for your spinach stew, vegetable stew, any type of stew that you want to make with it. And that is it, guys. You can enjoy this with your fufu, kokonte, rice ball, whatever you want to enjoy with. It goes with virtually everything and anything. And that is it. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I appreciate you watching my video and commenting and liking and sharing. God bless you so much for your kind support. If you haven't joined our family and want to be a part of our growing journey, kindly hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you turn on the bell next to it, set it to all. And that is it. And until we meet again, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and be well. Bye, y'all.